All right, I'm gonna start a new playlist. I'm gonna share like some of the videos from my Instagram because a lot of them were like I took walks. I used to go walking like every day, and some of this is back in 2021. Like this first video I'm going to show you is back in 2021, but basically I would just talk and walk and like I would walk around our neighborhood and just I called it walking with God, like that was my thing, and a lot has changed for me since then, but a lot hasn't changed. There's a lot of things that I was getting back then that were definitely leading me to where I am now. So I just find it very interesting. So I'm going to start with this one, and yeah, and the reason I can't just upload videos is that these were I didn't record them on my phone. I recorded them on my phone, but I don't have access to these recordings except through my account. So, because I didn't save them anyway. I do it right now because the air's not too bad. But I've been trying to walk more. I was walking a lot during. Hold on a second. I want to explain that this walk I did was in November 30th of 2021. Okay, sorry about that. I wasn't able to do outdoor walking very much because the air quality was just really bad. So I've been walking for the last couple weeks, trying to do it every day, but not always getting it in. But I love walking out here. My favorite place to walk though is like on the beach, but I don't have access to that every day. So I have to just use the resources I have, and I love where I get to walk because there are lots of beautiful trees and things to look at, and I like to hear the birds. Anyway, that's not why I got on here. I got on here because I wanted to tell you that it's been a few years. I've been trying to figure out, like, I have things I want to share because I feel like things that I've learned, instead of always, keeping it to myself, it's things that I have learned and have helped me. I want to share them because if it can help one person, to me, that's worth it. And I've been struggling to figure out how I want to do that. I've toyed around with ideas in the past of, do I write an ebook? Do I do this? Do I do that? Do I do YouTube? Do I just use Instagram? And I was kind of doing that
now I'm doing YouTube
on my Instagram before earlier in the year. I just got fed up with social media altogether, and I just I shut down everything and I left. And let me tell you, that was a nice break. I loved it. But I came back to Instagram because I really, really need the ideas and the support from other people that are trying to heal. And I found that was something that was helpful to me. I was getting inspiration from others, looking at the foods that they're eating and getting ideas from them, and
and then just the support, like knowing that there's other people that are going through similar things, and so you're not alone. So, hi, how are you? Good. It's a nice day. Anyway, so that has been helpful to me in the past, and so I did come back to Instagram because of that, because I needed that, and it is helping. It is helping to do that again. It keeps me focused every day on, you know, what I need to do, because otherwise sometimes you can kind of, well, talking about me again, I can get distracted by just everyday world things that distract you in life, and you get off track more easily. At least I do. But if I have like a healing community or people that, you know, I can look at what they're doing, it inspires me to do better, to keep doing what I'm doing, what I know works for me, and it makes a huge difference than if I just go it alone. And, you know, I learned that over the summer. I learned that you know, I can get very distracted and forget what works for me, and I can end up reverting back to old ways that don't serve me and are actually very harmful for me. So anyway, this is getting long, which that's pretty typical, I guess, of me when I start talking. So what I wanted to say is that toying around with all these different ideas of how to share information that has helped me to heal some aspect of my life on my healing journey, which has been a healing journey of at least a decade, where about a decade, that's when I started actively trying to heal myself from different things. So I want to share some of the things that have worked for me outside of medical medium, because there have been things that have helped. And one of the things that I want to share is how I got rid of my bi-yearly, well, not bi-yearly, but twice a year major sinus infections, by doing one simple thing. And I'll talk about that in probably the next video. But it's so simple. It's such a simple thing, and it was a godsend. It definitely was inspired by God, through someone else, and they didn't even know it. And it was something that spoke to me, and I said, okay, why not? I'll do it. I'll do anything to get rid of these sinus infections that are, you know, destroying my life at the time, because I had sinus infections twice a year, spring and fall, every year, like for ever since I can remember, like since I was like probably 12 or 13. It's horrible, and people go through that all the time. But anyway, for me, I've been sinus infection free for 7 years now. Well, coming in April, it'll be 7 years.
And remember, that was 2021.
So
it's now 2025.
And
so
like I said, I've thought about doing like, you know, ebooks and things like that to share information, because I was under the impression that maybe if somebody has to pay for something, they're more likely to take it as valuable information. And I think that is true to some aspect, that if we pay for something, we value it more than things that we get for free. And so I was trying to figure out, how can I help people with this information that has helped me, but without them just so easily dismissing the idea, and without, so that they don't even try it, because it could be the very thing that helps them. And I know it's not a one-size-fits-all when it comes to health, and that we do all have our own things that work for us. But like I said, if it can help one person, then I would really like to share it. So I will do that, I think, in my next video. And then the other thing I wanted to possibly think about, because this has been on my mind for a long time too, is I like to sing, and I've loved music ever since I can remember. I first touched a piano when I was 4 years old, and my whole world just lit up. And I love singing, and it's just been, music has been such a healing tool for me in my life, and I have neglected it for a while, because of various reasons, but I really do think that there's a lot to do with singing that helps us with our healing and helps to keep us well. And I want to explore those things a little bit. I think I might want to talk about some of those things on this account, because how it helps with healing, and how it's helped me in my life, and how one of the major things I want to get across about singing is that singing is like talking, okay? That everyone has a right and should feel free to express themselves through singing and talking, okay? It's not something that we should only reserve for those who sound the best, okay? I don't believe that. I believe that singing is an expression that we need to do. Some people may not like singing, but why is it that they don't like singing? Because they don't like to hear themselves, or because other people have said things that they shouldn't have said, and that have caused them to believe that, oh, well, if I don't sound good to other people or myself, then I shouldn't sing. That is total bull crap, okay? I'm just gonna say it. It's bull crap, and it's really bad conditioning and programming that needs to be changed. Because if you look at other cultures all around the world, they sing. They don't worry about how they sound. It's not about how you sound, okay? So I think I want to maybe explore some of that on this account as well. And that also means that I'll probably be doing some singing, whether it sounds good or not. And, it's fine if you don't like it, don't listen. But it's an expression for me, and it helps me. And I want to help other people realize that they can do that, and that it can be helpful and healing, and that they don't need to be embarrassed or feel less than because it's not what people would consider great, okay? That's not what it's about. So anyway, okay, I think that's probably it right now. I just wanted to put that out there. Let me know if anybody would like to see or hear any of those ideas, you know, like if that interests you, for me to talk about those two topics on this account, in addition to the other healing stuff that I've already been trying to do, mostly for myself, you know, like and focusing on like medical medium protocol mostly. But anyway, just let me know if that interests you, and let me know if it doesn't interest you, and if you're just like, nah, that's not for me. Let me know. I would love to know either way. Okay, you guys have a great day, and like I said, I'll probably follow this up with a video on how I got rid of my sinus infections, and how I haven't had a sinus infection for almost 7 years now. Okay?
It's been way
Bye.
more than that now. Yeah.
Hi, good morning.
Okay. Anyway, that's it. But I will share some more of these walking videos of mine from my Instagram account.